Hi and welcome back to episode 12 of Super Mario 64. I hope you've had a great day / night so far. We're going to finish up this Snowman's Land. Got to get the red coins, the 100 coin, and the igloo. There's a spot you can go. I'm just going to go ahead and get the red coins this time, and then I'm going to worry about getting the 100 coin last. Just simply because there's like a spot that you go into. It's one of those things where it's like once you've gone in, you can't come back out. And so I'm going to need to go in there to get all of the rest of the coins, you know. And so rather than do that whole thing, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. It'll take 5 seconds and we'll go ahead and do the rest and the other. This one's really not that difficult, you know. Well, now that I don't have the turtle shell, if I remember correctly, the snowmen aren't they like the snowmen are like the eyeballs. If you run around them, like they get knocked out. I guess I have to go faster, yeah. And they'll drop a few coins. They don't drop blue coins, which is a little bit of a bummer, admittedly. Let's see here. And then it looks like they just instantly respawn. I don't remember that, but, I mean, evidence was just before us. Isn't the red coin up there? Come on, Mario. That's what I was saying in one of the previous episodes. Like, sometimes Mario just starts sliding. And if he's like... he just starts sliding, and if you don't, like, handle it, like, he keeps going. So we're just gonna have to, like, jump into the water and hope we don't, you know, die. Well, that happened. Darn this wind. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out what to do. If I can't get that red coin, or because of the way things have lined up... See, I gotta kill that guy. That's how you're gonna get a lot of your coins. There's a couple... there's a couple of them in this level. How am I going to get that without the turtle shell? If I can't figure out how to get to it, I may just end up having to grab the 100 coins in that other level, or that other one. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that without pretty much dying, so... I'm going to go ahead and just, like, get the 100 coins, and do that other one. You know. So that we can just get that out of the way so it doesn't feel like a waste. And then I'll just have to be better about not losing the turtle shell in the next attempt. But at least, you know, as long as we get, like, the stars, it's not that big of a deal. It's like a minor setback, you know. Try and get all of these before they disappear. I think I'm gonna miss one. Or not, maybe I got all of them. But, yep, so... You know, I never really realized, maybe it's because I've only done it once, I've only 100%ed the game once, but I never really realized how short, like, getting all of the stars in the level is. I mean, they get a little more complicated and involved, obviously, as you go on, But when it comes to Mario, like when it comes to just going through and getting the stars, like they get collected pretty quickly. I gotta say, I don't have the turtle shell, so I can't just like slide up to that spot. He wouldn't let me jump on the penguin, so I gotta wait for the next cycle. But there is a way to, once you get past there, that little wall, there is a way to drop down on that spot. So it's not like they made it where if you don't have the turtle shell, you're just SOL. I just hope there's like 40 coins in that spot, you know, because I don't know where else they are otherwise. Here we go. Get up there, Mario. Otherwise, I don't know where we're going to get 40 coins if they're not in that little igloo. I think there are. But you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, sometimes you don't know until you, sometimes you just don't know until you've actually, checked. Just gonna come up here to make sure there are no coins up here, you know. Hoping for the best. Whoa. Yeah, so if you see that little igloo down there, like that's where we go. But I'm not gonna go in there yet because there are some coins here, and I'm gonna try and not mess this up. Try and get them all. Well, I didn't get one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there and get it, but, you know, I'm going to take a chance. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my face. But I'm going to take a chance to go ahead and go in the igloo. I'm not going to get that one coin. Hopefully there's not an issue with, like, being one coin short. That'd be pretty tragic. And if that's the case, you know, then I'll have to just do a separate run for the red coin and the red coin star, and then the star for like the 100 coins, which won't be that big of a deal, to be honest. If we're being honest, it won't be that big of a deal. I think the worst part about this level is having to wait on the penguin. Alright, so we just crawl on in here. You hit the Z button, you just start walking. You hold the Z button and then you just start moving and hit crawls. There's very few times in the game that I can think of that crawling is actually useful for anything. So I think it's cool that they added it into the game, but like I said, it just, there's not really a whole lot of opportunities in the game where like crawling is actually a necessary thing. What is that? 5 coins, 5 times 4, so that's 20. So yeah, there should be enough in here to like get the star. I just have to get this invisibility cap. The invisibility cap will let me walk through the walls. Unfortunately, it's such a tight like space that the camera kind of flips out and doesn't know what to do. But considering that now I just have to grab this star. Oh, actually, I should talk to that red Babam. You know, why would I probably don't need to talk to the red Babam because, like, all I gotta do is get the red coins. And that's it. So, I don't even know why the red Babam... Like, I don't even remember where the cannon is, much less where the red Babam is. Let's do this. Let's zoom in a little bit. So, like... camera doesn't flip out so much. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just pop back in, grab those red coins, and move on to the next one. We got a shell shredding. Shell shredding for the red coins. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Turtles in Time is a really fun game. I not too terribly long ago got the collection on the Switch that has like the Turtles in Time and various different like Ninja Turtle games, beat 'em up games. I gotta try and not mess this up. If you don't, you know, you gotta land on that guy. Otherwise, there's no way to get back up there. Oh my god, we're doing it again. We're running it back. There's no real way to get up there as far as I can remember. Maybe if I had unlocked the cannon. But there's no way to, like, fly over there. So I'm just gonna exit. I'm gonna go all the way back upstairs, right? Yeah. Well, sorry about that, but like, it's only gonna take us 5 seconds to get back up there, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm just glad they have an exit course option, because if they didn't, I'd have to like lose a life just to get, you know, back out. But I'm gonna try and get all those red coins up top and just use the turtle shell to try and get the other coins that are under the bully. Yeah, I can't remember if I've ever expressed it, but I'm not a huge fan of this level. Like I said, Rainbow Ride is my least favorite level because like it's so easy to fall and die. But I'm not really a big fan of this level because of, well, ice physics and, you know, stuff like this where it's like if you've messed up, you have to like leave the level. Mario would stop sliding because I know you can walk up here. But I don't want to run into that snowman again on accident and like lose my turtle shell. So we just gotta go get those two. But yeah, like I don't like it when there's like, once you've messed up, you have to start the level over because there's no other option. I don't know, there's something about that to me that feels a little bit like poor design. But I like the fact that they had the forethought to make the star appear down here and not up there, because like, could you imagine having to like try and get your way back up there afterwards? Alright, and that's another one down. Another one bites the dust. What's the next one? Tall Mountain is not the next one. It's not that other level that I don't like, right? That one, is that number 11? Like, this one's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, because it's a raise and lower the water level. Yeah, and this one's a big old pain in the butt to get 100 coins, so we're gonna try and go ahead and do it now. Even though I have to go to another area, I have to go where that cage is. That's where the 100 coins, or the red coins are. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and get the 100 coins, and even if it means I have to go there and get the red coin one first, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because as I just finished saying a minute ago, this level is like one of my least favorites because of this. It's, if you don't like the water temple because of that, which I don't really have a problem with the water temple, I kind of think a lot of people's like gripes with the water temple are a little exaggerated. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be very obnoxious, but I think it's a little exaggerated. But then again, I've played Ocarina of Time to death and back, to the point where like I'm really good at the game. So I should not have that much trouble with it. And it could just be that because I haven't had that much trouble with it for as long as I've played the game, that I'm just kind of like, convincing myself that it's really not that big of a deal when it kind of is a problem. I don't know. Come on, Mario. I know the controls aren't that great, but come on. Okay, is there anything up here worth trying to get up there for? Or is this just one of those instances where you break the block? Oh, I figured there might be coins in there. But yeah, like I was saying, so I don't really like it because you have to like raise the water and lower the water, and then there's like, it's one of those levels where it's like, it's a climbing level where there's a lot of like potential, dangers and stuff. But we're just kind of zooming along here and try to get that guy to throw me up there. Got to get him to like face the opposite direction. I feel like the people who designed... Don't do it, don't you... I feel like a lot of the people who designed Super Mario Sunshine liked these enemies, and that's why you have so many of the... I can't remember what they're called. Are they pinata? Is that what they're called? The pinas? The people who live on the island. I feel like that was one of those things where it was like, oh, we like the idea of like having having Mario get flung around, and it's just kind of like, I don't like the impreciseness of that. Okay, we only need 13 more coins. Can I collect those without having to go where the red coins are? Let's find out. Come on, dude. What's your aim? What's your aim, bro? Alright, we're gonna raise the water level. I don't think that guy can get me up there, admittedly. What's in here? I might just grab that one instead of going to the one I need to do, since I've already unlocked it.
Here we go!
So I might just grab this one and then grab the rest of them. Now that I have the 100 coins out of the way, like, a lot of it's going to be just really quick, rapid fire succession, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. That was the one I had the most concern about anyway. Like, in all of these levels, trying to get 100 coins is the most concerning bit for me, because, like, if I exit the level, I have to go back in and get it all again. So... Oh yeah, I forgot. The water level stays where you raised it in between levels. It's a nice little interesting, like, thing, because I can kind of skip most of the level now. But I need to get to that block, to that like yellow exclamation block. So let me see. I don't think I could swim fast enough to get over there. Yeah, I gotta get up there and do that. Alright, Mario. Show me your moves. Those moves were terrible, Mario. I don't know what's going on. It might be my controller. I dropped it the other day. I kind of feel like things are a bit slippery. Like, they don't feel as precise as they were. Granted, this controller's like 30 years old, so it could be that too, but I had backups. I was lucky enough to have like get 4 or 5 controllers back in the day, and most of them aren't that used. So what was this one? Top of the town. So it's like, I think up there. I think I'm gonna get this star and then I'm gonna call this episode because it's about time. And since I have like a full bracket of... Oh, darn it. Camera kind of messed me up there because I wasn't able to see where that guy was, but I should just be able to go for it. Take 2. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna get this star, and then move on in the next episode to finishing it out. I kind of wish that I could have kept it, you know, 1 level per video, but it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal, admittedly. So that's where I'm going to call this video for today. I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day/night.